Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sports Specialtatin. Today we have 1994 Nissan Skyline GTR Godzilla's around Dragon Trail Seaside. And well, this track is pretty cotton-picking, unique, and fun because it's new and the allure hasn't worn off yet. And well, these cars are kinda that. We've had them in every other Gran Turismo game for the history of time, but they've just now been added to this one. So therefore, that makes everyone happy. Even though honestly, I know I'm gonna get tons of dislikes for this, but I think these cars may be overrated. They sound good. GT finally got the sounds right. Good for them. But at least in my opinion, the Lancers, Imprezas, NSXs, even of the time of the mid-90s, were actually faster and more fun to drive. The Lancers and Imprezas, you could go off-road and have more fun in them. And for on-road, the NSX was way better than the Skyline. But yet everybody loved, and apparently still loved, the Skyline more because... I don't know. Because it has a V6 instead of a 4-cylinder? I don't get it. But, well, nonetheless, they're here. People like them, so let's race them. And, well, I think everybody does like this track, too. Because, well, stuff like that. You want to run it as fast as possible because this track is kind of all guts and glory or whatever. It's either all or nothing. If you do it perfect, you can gain time in areas where people might not. Bravery's big here. But if you get a little bit too brave, you lose all of what you previously did to gain on other drivers. So, well, this is probably a track where you need more bravery than quite a lot of others. Maybe not quite like Nürburgring, but, well... Skylines are famous around there, too, but people seem to kind of gotten tired of Nürburgring recently. Nürburgring themselves have even gotten tired of themselves, and they don't even let cars, like, run fast lap records around there anymore, so... Yeah, things have changed, but, well, even though things have changed a whole heck of a heap, people still seem to like these cars, so... And people still do seem to like this track. This is a new track, let's see how long it lasts, but I still like it. So, yeah, these cars on this track, good combination, they're not bad. They sound good. Finally, they look good. It's Gran Turismo Sport. That's what's to be expected. The way they drive, though, is fine. Again, just to me, these just aren't the most fun. Like, on even a track like this, NSX, granted we don't have the old ones, but I'd assume, given how GT is, I wouldn't doubt if an NSX would probably be able to drift better, but if you remember in GT6, when all the Japanese time trials came around, it wasn't really the Skylines winning them, it was... When it's a race car, the NSX is pretty cop-picky good. Like the Gran Turismo tuned ones or whatever in GT6, it was the NSX doing better than the Skylines. And even on the more Skyline-oriented type tracks with like a lot of short areas with the lower end acceleration because it's four-wheel drive, but then you have Lancers, which are just faster, but I guess I've ranted on the Skylines enough. At least the racing is good. The cars are overrated, but the racing ain't. Oh yeah, the racing ain't. That's a good race. Yeah. Okay, good. The racing's good, that's what matters. Racing's been clean, it's been competitive, so yeah. Let's see if it stays that way, folks. Cinematic camera makes it even that much better, but honestly, now that we're getting to the nitty-gritty, it's probably best to switch back to the camera that's been used. Because cinematic's nice to look at the pretty cars, but, well... When it actually gets down to the racing, which should be what matters more, yeah, I'd say this view's probably best because it's, like... That shows the racing best. The racing is full screen instead of the, like, track and the cars and stuff. Like, you don't even see the car that the the camera's actually from. So therefore, that makes the racing more at the forefront. And as long as the racing's good, I think that's a good thing. These cars are... okay, fine. They actually are pretty picky good because they make for good racing. They may not be the fastest. They may not be the most fun. But okay, fine. They make good racing. There. I still like Lancers and Prezas, NSXs more, but fine. These are alright. As for the race for the lead, not so alright. Looks like the best I'm going to be able to do is second. Except, there's still the Cicada of Chaos. Jiminy Cricket, the Cicada of Chaos claimed another victim. Yeehaw! I didn't actually mess up at the Cicada of Chaos for once when I'm under pressure. Hallelujah! The leader, who actually could have probably just sandbagged it through there and still won the race, decided to push. So, well, I'm sort of kind of sandbagging, even though there's still a whole heck of a heap of a race. I ain't even pushing, but I'm still gonna win, just barely. I don't think I deserved that win, but, well, whatever. The leader messed up there. I sort of took it conservatively because I didn't want to mess up there, and, well, it worked. The leader, who could have been conservatively driving through there, didn't. I probably shouldn't have been, but I did. But it worked. So, whatever. Yeehaw, I got the win. I think that final split was I won by 0.042 seconds, so you can't get much closer than that. This Cane of Chaos claimed another victim. People like these cars. People like this track. So, well, despite your opinions on if you do or if you don't like the cars, track, whatever, for the most part, people do, and I think for everybody, probably like the race, because, well, you can't get much closer than, well, that, no matter what car you're in. So, well, that's most definitely worth a yeehaw.